One of the first things you do when preparing to land at a new airport is to look at the VFR chart to see which direction the runway runs and which direction you're supposed to fly the pattern. The default pattern direction is left, which means you make turns to the left. If it's a right-hand pattern, then it'll be indicated on the chart and you'll make turns to the right. As you can see here, for Dugbar along the Snake River in Oregon, the pattern is the standard left-hand pattern, and that's for both runway directions. When landing to the south, this makes sense. There's plenty of room to fly the pattern out over the river. However, there are mountains immediately to the west of the runway, so let's see how that left-hand pattern would look for landing to the north.
Dugbar traffic, Silver Luscombe, 2 miles to the southeast at 1800 inbound for landing, Dugbar. So, that's fine, 1900 is okay. We'll take a look at the windsock. And, okay, there it is, right in front of me there. Either direction would make a great approach. It's pretty wide open here. There's the windsock right in the middle of it. Dugbar traffic, Silver Luscombe is overflying the field to look at the windsock at 1800 Dugbar. And looks like there might be a teeny tiny bit of wind from the south. But almost nothing. Dugbar traffic, Silver Luscombe is going to make a left downwind for 3-3, Dugbar. Actually, Dugbar traffic, Silver Luscombe is going to go back to the south and turn back on a straight-in final for 3-3 Dugbar. So yeah, it said left downwind. How does that work? Okay, well this is ridiculous. Alright, well this is, nope, that's not gonna work. Dugbar traffic, Luscombe is going to come in from the north and do a straight in for 1-5 Dugbar. Alright, so yeah, I don't know how you would do a left downwind for 3-3 because the hills are too steep and too close to the runway, but the The iPad says left downwind, or it's a left-hand pattern. Duck bar traffic, Silver Luscombe, final 1-5, duck bar. Okay, the runway is running that direction. Yeah, let's yeah, I don't have a clue how you would do a left-hand pattern. Oh, there's a bounce. Alrighty, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna take off here, 3-3, so the way to the north, not the way I landed. I'm gonna fly off to the right a little bit and then hang a U-turn. And then do a left pattern for 3-3. Let's go ahead and switch tanks. And I'm just going to try flying a lower, tighter pattern and just see what happens. I'm not going to land. I'll do a low pass. I'm going to gain some altitude so I can make a U-turn safely. So I would not want to do it right there, so I'm just going to go straight ahead here, climbing up, get several hundred feet, get above this little plateau over here. That'll then, and maybe even past this hillside here, because it opens up a lot right here, just to the north of the airport. It opens up a lot, so it should be really easy to make a U-turn here. Duck bar traffic, Silver Luscombe, left downwind 3-3, duck bar. Okay, so I'm gonna throttle back. I'm gonna fly just along this ridge line over here. Let's go ahead and put carb on, and let's see if I can come up with a way to do this left-hand pattern. And I am not 1,000 feet up. I have no clue how you would do this at 1,000 feet. So I'm a little above this ridge line that I was thinking would make sense to fly along. Duck bar traffic, Silver Luscombe, turning left crosswind and then low pass over 3-3, duck bar. So come down through this gap here, and I could have even been lower. Okay, so this is doable. This is doable. I'm high and I'm fast, but if I did that again, I think it's totally doable. Actually, you know what? This is kind of cool. I'm going to do that one more time. Duck bar traffic, Silver Luscombe, low pass 3-3, and I'm going to stay in the pattern for another left downwind and low approach for 3-3 duck bar. Okay, so I want to come in closer to the altitude of this ridge line. Duck bar traffic, Silver Luscombe, left downwind 3-3 duck bar. Okay, so carb heat's out, that's what I want. So I'm going to need to get my airspeed lower. Keep it nice and close to the ridge line here, maybe even go a little bit further away from the runway there. I'm at idle. Duck bar traffic, Silver Luscombe, left base, and final for 3-3 duck bar. Woo! Don't want to get too slow there. I got a little slower than maybe I wanted. And now I'm fast. Okay, you know what? I think that's doable though, but boy, you've really got to be on the money. And you're close to terrain. Duck bar traffic, Silver Luscombe, departing the area to the north over the river, duck bar. You've really got to be on the money. You're going to be really close to terrain. The speed's got to be on the low side. And you're maneuvering pretty aggressively to turn on the final there. So that's exciting. I mean, the way I did it the first time would be absolutely impossible to land there. Because even how I did it here, I was high and fast. But at least I was kind of getting it figured out. Alright, and then I've got one more place I want to land.
In any situation like this, where a standard traffic pattern isn't possible, don't worry if you need to alter your pattern or approach to make a safe landing. Just make sure to let other planes in the area know what you're doing. After reviewing this video footage, I think either a straight in for 3-3 from the south, low over the river, would work well, or a left downwind base and final for 1-5 from higher up would work too. Just be careful about flying a crosswind for 1-5 too close to the runway, as the canyon gets pretty tight there. I do not recommend the close-in left pattern for 3-3.